Hey guys, PopularBoat here, and today I am playing some more City Skylines. So, last episode, we got a bunch of our public transport stuff sorted out. Fortunately, I didn't realise this area needed so much work, but we're getting there. We're getting a lot of quite tall buildings, which is good. Although this area should be where a lot more of it is condensed into. So, people want more jobs, let's give them some. Let's get some more officing in. And these front sections can be offices too. And behind that, we'll do some more high density residential. Okay, while that fills in, let's get a few more sections worked out down here. That works. Might put a path in between. That is fine. Now, this area. Let's get that connected across and down. I'm doing some of these cells a bit too small compared to other areas. Let's give ourselves another boundary. Pretty much something like that. Connect these up, and that is another area we can do some residential. We haven't done very many parks over here, so that's going to be something we have to get in on next. Yes, I know we can buy a new land game, thank you. Right, let's break this up, split it along, and that could be space for a park. Let's get a skate park next to the shopping centre. People really, or a lot of people really want to move into the town. Let's get a little commercial at the back. Not that we really need much at the moment, but it's a start. We should have one kind of feature per place, I think. So we've got Posh Mall over here, University on this section. Downtown doesn't really have anything yet, but we will get there. I think we will make this intersection a tourism district for the commercial specialization. King Square works well for me. Let's get that in as tourism. So that'll give us hotels popping up in there. And somewhere for people to stay. Okay. We've pushed a lot of the residential back, which is what I wanted to do with this area. I wanted to have a lot of commercial in the centre. I think we'll swap these with offices. And this can also be residential. And let's have a look how happy people are. How entertained they are, I mean. Need some more parks and junk around. That is something I haven't checked in a while. These guys want something. We can fit in something reasonably sized. I don't want something quite that enormous. Or that enormous. Although a basketball court does fit in perfectly there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. Those guys are pretty much all happy. It's just over here we have no happy people. Let's put in a basketball court and a footpath. And maybe one of these bigger parks. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Which one is this? Friendly Neighborhood Park. And maybe we'll swap that segment out with offices. And a little more commercial behind there. This area still needs a fair bit more entertainment, so what else can we put in? This end needs stuff. How big is this stadium? Pretty huge. Interesting. Maybe we'll put that in this. Whoa, that is a lot of noise pollution. Okay, that's gonna be tricky to fit in. Could be something we chuck in its own area. It's going to attract a lot of traffic. Anyway, let's throw in a few more small parks for these people. Make sure they're all happy. We've got offices on this corner, so plaza is probably a good bet. And I've already got one skate park in this general area. Smaller tennis stadium might go well. Yeah, let's do that. Does that cover enough area? Yeah, they're all pretty happy now, and it looks good. Give that a bit of connection. And fill some of this in. I don't mind this stuff being quite dense. So I'm happy to have a fair few interconnects. Well, the roads to be quite narrowly spaced. No, that's fine to do all as residential for pretty much everything that's left there. This bottom row needs some more water though. We're good on water, good on everything at the moment. Oh man. Cloverleaf is running quite well. Let's adjust this bus path a little now that we've added a bit more to it. Or to the area. Send it further in. Maybe in on this side too. Yeah, that covers that a bit nicer. We're looking like a nicely growing city now. I'm liking that a lot. We're very segmented, but that's gonna be useful for us later on. Yes, I know we have new land available. I think we should probably grow some of these areas. Let's get that a bit bigger. Let's get this all high density. maybe some of this swapped over to be offices. Okay, let's compare. So we've got 2,700 population here, and there's about 2,000 workers out of 2,300 jobs. This section has a much higher population and a lot less jobs. So people are going to have to travel out of this area to get to work. Same for this side. Oh, that's our tourism area. Maybe we should make that downtown, like the entertainment area, and this the other thing. That might make a bit more sense. So this is the heart, that's a bit larger. Yeah, let's swap those specializations around. So tourism there, King Square can be entertainment. Cargo terminals are getting used. This one's a bit busy. If we make that one way, that will neaten how people come in. So traffic will have to go one way in and out, and they won't get in each other's way. Let's neaten this up. Oh, there's a silly mess. The little kinked bits don't really work with how we've got the rest of this set up now. Alright, we haven't had a... Oh, okay. We haven't had a look at our other services for a while. We're very short on schools, so this section is going to need another. Let's go there and give it some parking. Cool. These guys are going to need another school down here somewhere. High schools. Short on those two. That should be alright, really. It's on the borderline. University is the main draw for people over this side. Oh, here we go. Here's a good example of an event. So this little bar means there's an event starting at 10:15 at the Posh Mall, which is this guy. So we should see more people travelling over here to go to this event. But it's only a small one, so it's not going to be a huge influx of people. But it is something that happens a lot later on with some of the bigger places. There'll be like a day-long art exhibition or something that'll draw a ton of people across the city. Oh man, my voice is getting all tired. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for those places to fill back out, given that we zoned a whole bunch at once. Okay. We need more jobs in this area, because there's a ton of people and not a whole lot of jobs. I think we should rezone this high density back more. And where do we have a lot of public transport? Oh, right around this chunk. So if we swapped Let's get some offices in here. Actually, that should be commercial. Commercial in the middle. Some offices around. This middle section could use some more commercial. More offices around it. There's a lot of public transport around, so that makes sense to me. And we'll let that grow. Gonna have to keep an eye on traffic in the morning. Ugh. Day is it tomorrow? Thursday. I'm really keen to get another campaign of Hearts of Iron going. I think I'll see how I go to smashing one out. Not streaming it as I play, but just playing through and seeing how I go. I'm keen to try out the US states mod that splits all of the US into individual states to fight through. I think that'll be an interesting little micro game. Just having a look around and having a look at everything operating. So has that office I zoned? Yeah, offices I've zoned have already been built. That needs residential area fixed. We could use some more offices on this end too, I think. Particularly with the tram line right there. We have this big dead space, so let's put a park in that is going to occupy some of it. And I think we're going to get some offices in. Makes sense to have a bunch of offices right where there's a lot of public transport. These lines are already getting very busy. Okay, 3 AM. A few more hours, people will be clogging up the roads trying to get to work and school. And we'll see if the changes I did to the public transport help out with how the how everyone gets to the university. I do have a larger car park model. Wonder how... Oh, that's huge. was gonna say, I wonder how that fits and if that will fit in this and look quite nice. That's way too big. Okay, these tram stops are causing a bit of delay here. What's the unemployment rate? 2%. People are demanding a lot of jobs, but there's not that much need for them. Okay, almost 5 AM. The city is quite active with people driving around as it is. I think the most telltale sign is when this red one starts getting full, and probably the green lines. Oh, that's lots of people getting out. Where are the... Oh, that's coping quite well. Green one's running nicely. Red line is also running nicely. I wonder what time the changeover is from morning to night. Do you not tell us? We're not getting the massive hold-ups, so that's good. So far, at least. These buses are filling up though. Whoa. Yeah, that's a lot of people on these lines. Ten vehicles, 13 stops. That is a very busy stop. I guess that's all of these people are going to be going to this line to have public transport anywhere, since there's no bus option. Maybe this needs to be split into 2 loops to cut through the middle as well, because the tram is not coping with that. How is traffic looking? Yeah, traffic is absolutely backed up to get to the university again. We're definitely finding where our choke points are. The uni needs to be the most accessible thing in the morning at least. It's just the single place that the most people are trying to get to. I suppose we could build a second one, but that seems a bit overkill at this point. We've got 3 schools here. They've got 2 schools. Schools are also super busy. That is going to be an issue to solve next time, I think. And it is pretty much time for me to call it a day here. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. Leave some comments, chuck us some likes if you enjoyed the series. I'd love your feedback. And check out my other videos. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.